Hello there and welcome to Marian Business School. I am Marian Alaba, the school president of Marian Business School, and this parent orientation will last for about 40 minutes. So we'd like you to stay so you know everything that you need to know about Marian Business School. Should there be anything that you need still to ask, you just give us a call or send a message over Messenger. In this orientation, we will be discussing the following: the 21st century framework, the generational theory, the Marian Business School philosophy, goals, and mission vision. What is the core value as an institution and organization of Marian Business School, its motto, its animal symbol, and then the objective of Marian Business School and the curriculum it carries. And then the positive behavior support system, which is a discipline system of Marian Business School, the grading system, schedules, concerns, faculty and staff, and other matters. All right, so the 21st century framework. Ang 21st century framework is a framework ang magagiya sa tanan nga mga eskwelahan kung unsa ilang ipanghatag nga mga subjects, unsaon nila pagtudlo, unsang klase sa mga test nga ilang ipanghatag. Now, there are 3 themes sa atong 21st century nga framework, which means kinito ang mga dapat nga mga skills nga ilang dapat ma-acquire hangtod mo-graduate sila sa grade 12 aron ready sila nga makatrabaho pag-abot sa tumoy. Now, the first dapat nga ilang tun-an nga skill is life and career skills. Kung sa Binisaya, padiskarte. Kinahanglan tanan subjects, tanan test, ang mahitabo sa bata is maka-acquire sa og skills nga makaantigo siya magdiskarte sa iyahang kinabuhi. Now, ang second dayon is tanan nga subject, tanan nga activities, tanan nga mga topics, and tanan nga pamaagi sa pagtudlo should develop the skill sa bata or build the skill sa bata nga maka-innovate siya. Meaning kung unsay naa na diha, utrohon niya para na bagong gamit and then makwarta na niya. So, kani siya ang tipo sa pagtudlo nga dapat naa sugod sa preschool paingon sa grade 12. Kini dayon ang ikatulo, mao na ni siya ang lahi sa atong panahon kaniadto. Because this is now technology integration. So dapat ang ikatulo nga skill nga dapat makabuot sa bata from preschool, from kinder to grade 12 is technology. So tanan nga klase sa subject, math, science, mape, kinahanglan nga naagi technology nga gamiton ang teacher sa pagtudlo. Now, kini dayong tulo ka mga skills kaning pagdiskarte, kaning pag-innovate, kaning technology, kinahanglan nakasulod na siya sa tanan subjects. There are about 6 to 9 subjects depende sa grade level nga naa sa Intiro K to 12. Kani dayong tulo ka mga skills dapat inigtudlo sa maestra naa gini nga mga abilidad ang ma-build sa ilaha. Now, giunsa man sad ni siya para makabuot sa mga institutions o sa mga teachers. I-measure na nila kung unsang nag-implement ka bag eksakto. Pinaagi sa mga assessments o standards nga giset sa atong Department of Education o sa gobyerno ang curriculum o ang pamaagi sa pagtudlo, ang tanan nga mga trainings para sa mga teachers, administrators o gawan pa nga na-involved sa eskwelahan should also jibe para ma-develop ni ang tulo ka skills nga diskarte, ang innovation, ang technology. Philosophy, which means pagtuo. Ang Marian Business School believes nga kitang tanan mga lifelong learners. Bata, tiguang we continue to learn. And then, dili lang ta magtuon og mga skills or kahanas para pagpadagan sa atong society, but we also learn skills para masabtan nato atong kaugalingon, masabtan nato the world around us, and then we try to make a difference in other people's lives. And because of this, ang atong goal sa Marian Business School sa curriculum nga gihimo is atong tudloan atong mga bata to take responsibility, to take positive initiatives sa ilahang kinabuhi, and then they'd be also i-enable sa nato sila nga maka-create sa ilang own philosophies para they will be living a prosperous nga kinabuhi. So based on the philosophies and goals nga giset sa Marian Business School, ang Marian Business School naghimo sa iyang vision. By vision, it means unsay panglantaw sa Marian. Unsay panglantaw sa Marian sa dugay nga panahon. Ang Marian naglantaw nga ang eskwelahan mahimo siyang ilado sa tanan nga usa ka business school for children nga nag-focus sa pag-build sa mga bata og Christian leadership, innovation, and of course, fair entrepreneurship sa panahon nga sila na ang magnegosyo. Now, how do we do this? This is what the mission of Marian Business School is all about. Ang Marian Business School, para makabuot ni siya, will adapt innovative ideas. Unsay kabaguhan karon sa field of business, maunay iyahang i-adapt tun-an himog research largan aron gyud ta maka-apply ngadto sa mga bata kung unsa gyud ang dapat nga buhaton sa karong klase sa mga negosyo. And then out of this, we also build in them, or build the character in them, proactive Christian leadership. Leadership nga considerate, leadership nga fair. That's what being a Christian is all about. And then para kini mga bata mo create ni sila og opportunities for financial independence para sa tanang tao, cutting across ages, bata, tigulang, sakto lang, they will be able to build their own business or source of income so that they'll be financially independent. Marian Business School has 4 core values. And when we speak about core values, it means to say, kinito ang gituuhan sa Marian para ang isa ka bata nga miskwila sa Marian makakabot ug makahuman siya nga ma-acquire niya ang katong gikinahanglan nga mga entrepreneurial skills and ang klase sa character nga na siya. Which is, of course, gikinahanglan para sa isa ka productive nga leadership, paabot sa panahon. So the first one is respect, which means tanan nga lihok sa bata o tanan nga sudlan niya nga subjects, there has to be rules na nag-follow aron makakabot siya sa respectfulness. Next is teaching the child or building the child a sense of responsibility para mamahimo, like I said, it is a productive na entrepreneur ang atong gikinahanglan nga ending. So people need to be responsible para mamahimo siya or makakabot siya sa mga skills, character rather, nga responsable siya nga negosyante. Then we also try to exercise safety or build the value of safety is given an utmost importance sa Marian because kinahanglan ta nga masiguro nato nga atong mga anak diha sa eskwelahan, whether physical or sa online, are safe from any harm, whether physical or psychological or emotional. Then, dili lang kay kita man ang atong kaugalingon atong hunahon, kundi ato sang i-build ang value nga unsa man ta bilang member of a community. And that is what you call citizenship. So we've already set our philosophies. We've already set our goals, our mission, vision. Now let's go to the objective of Marian Business School. By objective, buti pasabot, mo only dapat ang content sa tanan ng mga lessons, tanan ng mga tests, tanan ng activities ngayon mo sa mga bata, regardless of whatever the subject is. So, the first one is, ang Marian nagtumong nga ang mga bata makakreate sa ilang kaugalingon ng mga negosyo, nga ganahan sila, even if they're still on the elementary level. And then, these children can assimilate consistent character of a business person nga mag-uphold sa social and human responsibility. Meaning, responsable sila nga klase sa mga bata. And then, diha sa tanan activities, we have also to teach, include, nga makakaton gid sila sa proficiency, makakabot sila sa proficiency or mastery in both simulated and real marketplace business management, which means naa sila moragadula sila sa ilahang negosyo and nasa actual nga maghimo sila og ilang negosyo. So because of this, matawag na dayon nato nga ang curriculum sa Marian Business School is entrepreneurship. Dunay mga curriculum, daghan kay curriculum na ay religious ang curriculum, nasa curriculum nga gitawag nato og science ang basis, but this at Marian is about entrepreneurship, which means teaching children how to acquire business acumen as early as preschool. Okay, so let's move to the next topic. So our motto is playing today, CEO tomorrow, or Chief Executive tomorrow. Our animal symbol is the red fox. Okay, so now our topic is all about the multiple intelligences. Ang Marian curriculum, ug ang pagpadagan sa mga teachers sini sa Marian, we always have to address the building or the development of the 8 intelligences. According to Howard Gardner, ang mga tao daw has 8 intelligences na dapat ato nga i-build. And the first one is the interpersonal intelligence, which means ang imong intelligence sa pagpakigreat ug raing tao. The second one is the interpersonal, the ability for introspection. Kanang maghuna-huna bitaw ka, mag-analyze ka, and then you decide whatever is good or bad or not so good, rather. That's an intelligence na kinahanglan sa natong i-build. The next one is linguistics. Kanang i-build ko nato na ang ability nato or ang intelligence nato sa pag-istorya sa lain-lain nga sinultihan. Then we have the logical mathematical nga intelligence. Kining kanang sa mathematics, kanang the ability to compute, to analyze number problems, that's under the logical mathematical intelligence. The next one is naturalistic, which means your intelligence about nature and the environment. And the next one is spatial intelligence, which means your ability to remember the shape of objects as ang placement nila, that's spatial intelligence. Then the bodily kinesthetic is all about movements sa imong lawas, your like the dancing, the gymnastics, and everything else. Kini apil yapon na siyang kinahanglan to i-build sa ato mga bata. Next is the musical na intelligence. Of course, apparently it is the ability to sing, to compose, and whatever that is related to music. So these are the intelligences nga dapat present sa atong assessment, nga atong gisguton earlier, and of course, appeal sa instruction. So let's talk about the behavior management systems sa Marian Business School. Ang Marian Business School implements a 3-tiered model of positive behavior interventions and support. This is a system sa pag-manage sa behavior which originated sa US and now it is being used by thousands of schools around the world. Doon na siya tulo ka tier or tulo ka level na ay gitawag. Ang first level, which is green, is those interventions and supports nga para pang school-wide, meaning pangkalahatan na siya. And then the second level is mo na ni siya ang katong gitawag nato og 15% sa kadtong population nga nagkinahanglan gyud og extra attention. Okay? Kinito ang gamito nato nga mga pamaagi, and this is scientific and this is standard. Pamaagi sa pag-intervene sa katong mga bata nga nay mga infraction nga kumbaga kanang balik-balik na bitaw gid nga klase sa mga infraction, kanang habitual nga absenteeism, tardiness, or sometimes away sa mga teachers ug sa mga kauban and all. Naa po siya special gid ani nga intervention sa tier 2. Ang tier 3 mao po ni siya ang katong 5% sa mga estudyante nga naagid o bisag staff na mag-inanisan, no? Sa mga estudyante nga medyo gitaw og very challenging na gid ang mga behavior kay ang uban ani nila nga klase sa mga intervention na ang kanang mga bata nga naay infraction sa tier 3 nga level. Ang uban ani kinahanglan na ta mo coordinate sa lain nga mga government agencies. Kay ang uban ani naa na may mga like kaso sa korte, no? And then even if may kaso sa korte ang mga bata, it is their right to have education. Mo na nga natay tier 3 nga provision ana. Okay, so kining PBIS nga no sa nga na-involve ko ani tungod kay dunay global movement para ni ani mo gani nga nag-spread na sa kalibutan karon. And the organization is called the Association for Positive Behavior Support. So ang tanang tao nga nag-implementar daan nga system of behavior management sa ilang eskwelahan, a lot of them are members of this and they come from different countries. And last 2019 when I attended the conference, so I was elected as the board chairman for the International Network Support para sa kanang student network. And when I say student network, ang mga member ani kato mga PhD, kato mga MA, and even mga college nga mga estudyante. So fortunately, I am one of the members sa katong committee nga gaplano karon sa global nga unsay buhaton para mas magamit pa ni ang positive behavior support sa lain-lain nga mga nasod. Okay, for the annual calendar, we have a theme for each month. For the month of June, this is our opening month for classes, and it's Friendship Month as well. July will be Nutrition and Pet Month. August is Language Month. September is World Heroes Month. October is Sports Month. November is United Nations Month. December is Christmas Month. January is Social Responsibility Month. February is Business and Arts Month. And finally, for March, it is the Moving Up Month. Now, for each month, naatay mga activities ani, whether it is open for parents or other people, or we can also celebrate it among the students sa campus. So, all information about these activities will be given to you as the event comes close to each date. So for another set of schedule, our first day of classes starts the 3rd week of June. Our last day of classes will be 4th week of March. And then our monthly fees, which is the school fees, will be due every 10th of the month. Ang atong administrative officer will be sending you the billing through text messages, so make sure nga ang inyong mga numbers na gihatag for contact will be a number nga matubag ninyo, makita ang mga text messages. So like I said, it is every 10th of the month. And then, as much as you can, please pay before or on the 10th of every month. And then during examination, kinahanglan magod sa inyong mga anak ang gitawag nato og admission slip so that they'll be able to attend the exam. Trimestral assessment will be September, December, and March. Monthly assessment will be July, August, October, November, January, and February. We have a semestral break of 1 week in November. And then Christmas break will be 3rd week of December. And then we're going to come back to school by 2nd week of January. Okay, so let's go now to the class schedule. For the class schedule last year, for the Matatag curriculum, we complied with that. But upon evaluation, I see that we really don't need to have the kind of schedule there because that is addressing the children with a lot of issues for reading and math. I don't think that Marian have a lot of issues for reading and math because the program that we have or implemented here in Marian is really that solid. Now, for this year, we reverted to the old Marian schedule, which is having all the subjects that I will be presenting to you today. So for grade 1 to 3, the regular schedule is this. Their regular schedule is 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. So meaning to say your kids are expected to be here around 7:45 in the morning. 7:45 in the morning. But on Mondays, because they have this flag ceremony or the morning routine at 7:30, that they can come here by 7:15. Every Mondays only. But the rest of it, they can come 7:45. And then, because they will be staying here for lunch, for those nga kanang medyo apiki, nga kwaon pa yung mga bata, pwede ninyong pabalunan og lunch or ipahatod ninyo ang lunch sa inyong mga anak. Okay? It's up to you, but we really recommend that pwede rin yun ng baunan or ipahatod labi na ang mga gagmay. And then, their subjects now are Filipino, English, Math, and Geometry, Araling Panlipunan, Science, MAPE, and the Positive Behavior Supports or the homeroom. Now, for the upper elementary, for grade 4 to 10, they still have the same schedule in the morning, which is they can come here around 7:45. Classes starts at 8 a.m. and ends 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. No, sorry. It's Tuesdays to Fridays, and Mondays will be 7:30 because of the morning routine or flag ceremony. Their subjects will be Filipino, English, Math, and Geometry, Araling Panlipunan, Science, MAPE, TLE, Good Manners and Right Conduct or the Positive Behavior Supports, and then homeroom. Again, still the same. You can have your kids magbaon sila or ipahatod ng ilang lunch or pwede sa ninyo nga kuhaan yung mga bata. It's really up to you for that. Just make sure that when their classes starts around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they're already here. So for the long years nga nakita nako unsa gid ang panginahanglan sa sistema para mahimo siyang effective and efficient nga na significant learning gid ang mga learners. Naka-create ang Marion og duha ka system. One that is being used sa lower elementary ug one that is being used sa upper elementary. And this is really gibase ni siya dito sa 21st century nga framework. So this is also being worked on karon nga ipapatent ang Marion 10 Steps ug ang Marion Self-Regulated Learning System. Ang Marion 10 Steps is a very effective and efficient nga system for acquiring skills in reading and math. And actually, it is also being used across the different subjects sa lower elementary. So there are 10 steps, mo nakita siya Marion 10 Steps. Ang kanila yung sa Marion SRL system, bago ni siya nag-develop, this is last year nag-develop na ako. It's because of the fact nga pag-change sa curriculum sa kanang DepEd, sa kanang K-12, nakita na ko nga kinito ang gikinahanglan based on the framework sa atong 21st century. Gitawag siya nga self-regulated learning system. It's because ang mga bata, sila itong mapili sa subject nga ilang gustong tunan. They still will study the subjects nga naa sa ilahang grade level, but sila itong magbuot og unsay una, ikaduha, ikatulo. And si teacher dili magtinduga sa tunga para magsigigyaw-yaw. But it is really building their skill in communication and in research as well. So for the grading system, this is the following basis for that. For the periodic exam, it is 40%. Class quiz is 20%. Projects or performance tasks is 20%. Attendance is 10%. While behavior, or what we call as record for the minor incident report, that is 10%. We also have ranking here at Marion Business School, but it is not really for comparison with other students, but it is only for the self to measure on what kind of improvement they have for each month that they will be having the assessment. Okay, for things to bring, pakitake note ani, for preschool, na ay kinahanglan magdala sila sa snacks nga nasa silang snack bag, extra clothes, socks, and towelette, pencils, erasers, crayons na 16 or 24 colors, wet and dry tissue, and then drinking water, nga ibutan silang sudlanan, kaya aron mo sila labay o plastic bottles in he. For elementary and high school, they need to bring ball pens, kaya di na tayo magamit og pencils elementary, black and blue, eraser, gum eraser, 16 or 24 color crayons, highlighter, duha kalain-lain og colors, correction tape, small whiteboard, 12 by 10 inches ang iyang size, natay sample ani, and you can buy it from any gabaligya din og mga school supplies, whiteboard pens with eraser, drinking water, notebooks, 1 notebook per subject, and then cellphone nga na ay load kay ang ilang classroom naasad sila online classroom nga i-access, and then naibaligyan nato nga snacks sa canteen so they can bring money for that. So for their uniform, ang atong official color is gray, dark gray. Please take note of the shades sa gray, ayaw lang tong light gray. So sa kindergarten, it's like an overall para sa mga girls, and then ang kanang sa boys, make sure nga ang length aning kanang walking shorts is lapas sa inyong tuhod. And then black shoes and socks nga white. And then sa kuan, kanang elementary and high school, taman sa grade 1 to 3, pwede sila aning kaning taman sa tuhod nga length sa shorts. Grade 4 and up, long pants na sila. And then the design also for the girls elementary is polo jack and red ribbon. Alright, so for billing, notice an exam. Ang atong due date, as said earlier, is every 10th of the month. So, meaning to say, anting bayad sa atong mga monthly school fees is every 10th of the month. You will be reminded every day through texts kung unsay inyo mga bayronon for the month. During examination, by the way, admission slip is required. And the examination usually takes place last week of the month for 3 days. And ang atong parent conference, ani, which means you will be updated unsa may status sa imuhang anak. It will be done monthly dinhi sa Marion. Now, di magid malik kaya nato nga naagi tay absences. So for attendance, pwede man ka mag-absent ang bata, but ang maximum aning absences is 10 absences. Now, if Labi na mga absent ka nga di ka magpahibalo sa amo, then ang likelihood nga mong anak is high kung mulabaw ka sa 10 absences. So please refer to the admin kung naa kay mga question about this. For the orientation days, Hingoog will have a 3-day orientation from June 15, 16, and 17. Thursdays and Fridays will be spent in finishing up all the preparation for the regular sessions the following week. For Medina, their orientation will start on June 18 until 19, which is a Thursday and a Friday. All right, now I need you to pay attention, especially for those who belong on the preschool levels. Please take note of this schedule. We will also be posting this one by the door or by the main gate. For toddler and pre-primer, your orientation days will be 1:45 to 2:30. Please pick up your kids by 2:30. Do not let your kids wait for you 5 minutes after or so. They will still be adjusting to the schedule, and I will be observing the behavior of these children to make the necessary adjustments should there be a need to do so. For the primer, we will divide the number of students into 2 groups. We will post the names by the door or the main entrance and send you text message as to which time or which group your child belongs. So for group A, you will come 1:45 p.m. to 2:30. And group B will be from 2:45 to 3:30. Now, please take note that whoever will belong to a specific group, you will be entering just that time that is budgeted for you. For kindergarten, same thing. Group A will get inside or start their sessions at 1:45 to 2:30 p.m. Group B will start 2:45 to 3:30 p.m. Please, again, if you belong to Group B, do not come by 1:45 because that's too long a wait for 2:45. You can come 15 minutes before, so the waiting period will not be long. For grade 1, 2, 3, you will start 8 a.m. to 9:30. For grade 4 to 10, you will come 10 a.m. to 12 o'clock. This will be for the week June 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, please pay attention. We will still post the schedule at the main gate or the front door. So for any concern, you can directly call our administrative officer, and that is 0956-470-5420. Or you can send a message sa atong FB page, and ang in-charge nato sa online, mao'y magtubag sa inyo, and she will be telling you kung unsay next nga move nga inyong pagkabuhaton. Faculty and staff for this school year are the following: Teacher Eileen Hemongala, our administrative officer and elementary teacher in Hingoog City; Teacher Dessa Saot, our teacher in lower elementary Hingoog City; Teacher Princess Cabana, our teacher for lower elementary Hingoog City; Teacher Claire Vin Kionesala, our teacher for homeschool and online students; Teacher Abel Sandoy, our upper elementary teacher in Hingoog City; Teacher Jobert Yandog, our lower elementary teacher in Medina; and Teacher Ann Bacor, our lower elementary teacher in Medina. For our special needs teachers, we have Teacher Marian, our SPED developmental specialists; Teacher Iris Eltanal, our SPED teacher 1; and Teacher Marian Alaba, our SPED teacher 2. And finally, for our leadership, Teacher Marian for our school president, and Mrs. Jane Pabatao, our school principal.
Next slide. Everyone ready?
So let's find about acts and value equation. So let's start with number 6. So 9 plus 6 equals 15. And 6.
So this is all for now, and I hope that we all have our bountiful and fantastic year ahead of us.